Assalamualaikum everyone. Welcome back to the 5 3D modeler. In this video we will make a medieval church. So without wasting our time, let's get to it. First of all, we do not delete the cube and move it up on the grid and scale it up on Z axis just like that, and scale it and adjust the shape and size of the cube and move this as loop to the top. We add a mirror modifier to for the for one side only. Okay, mirror modifier is important, so we have to do only one side work. Mirror will do the next. Okay, we added the loop down here and we separate this loop and bevel this up a bit and scale this down and move this up just like that. This makes the base of our church. Move these back and do one loop cut to each part and separate the roof part and delete the base and mirror it also, and also mirror the base. Okay, now we have to make a room for the back from the back side. Just like that, we have to do something to make a room from the back. So extrude these face right here. We can add focus to make it, or we can extrude the back part. But first we have to cancel all and separate this part and mirror it again and extrude this face from the back. Extrude this hole. Okay, now move these vertices, the base vertices back to complete the base just like that. Now we can make a room a little wider. Now select this edge from the roof and move them down a little bit to make little shed for this roof. Just like that, extrude this face. Or we can extrude this whole face from bottom to top. Just like that. We can add two loopers right here and delete this face. So we can fill this and extrude them as wholes like this face also. And now extrude them. Now we have a complete room. Okay, now select this loop, or we can make the base after when we complete the base shape of our room, or just like that. Okay, now I deselect and Control Z, undo everything, and I will complete the base shape and extrude this part to make the entrance, doorway. Just like that, move these two roof parts forward and move these some backward. And move this part a little bit forward and delete the extra geometry from base mesh, from base building. Okay, now we have this loop right here. Select these faces, or select the middle ones and extrude them inwards. Just like that, delete the inward faces and top faces. We have a roof, so we don't need the top faces. Now we can add a base, but first we add a cube for the main tower for our church. Just like that, we have a cube, nice looking cube, and move them on the grid and extrude them up, and one more and join them by merging it. Okay, now separate this part and extrude the bottom loop and make it and join them to the roof part. This is also roof, so join it to the rest of the roof. Okay, now we have a roof separate part and base separate part and the structure separate part. Now add loopers right here and scale them on the Z axis equally, like 0, and scale that 0. Add one loop cut right here, just like here, and one loop cut right here. Extrude the both loops and extrude them outward to make the base look stronger. just like that, extrude them. Or we can do this by Alt S if our scaling from X and Y is not helping, just like that. Or we can do Alt S if it helps a lot, and extrude this and select this loop and extrude them separately. Now we have a nice looking base. Move this loop up and do the same thing to this part, extrude this part and extrude this part, and move them up and scale them 0 equal. Just like we have nice looking base, and our base is complete. Now add pillars to it. First select all edge loops from all sides, or we can make separately, just like that. There is a problem occurring. We add a skin modifier, it's not joining all of them in one piece. So I added a cube and scale them just like that. Add 2 to 3 or maybe 3 to 4 loop cuts right here and bevel them with only 2 segments and scale them inwards. Now we have a nice looking pillar. Just like that, scale them as you like and join it and snap it to the corner of our base structure of the church. Nice. Now place it where it looks good, just like that, and join it to the base to add mirror to it automatically. Now duplicate it to the front and to the whole church room. We will set it later, but first we have to duplicate it to the whole church, and now duplicate it here and place it right here. Okay, this one is extra, so forget it. Duplicate it, but first place it to the right position and right here, and the tower part is amazing. Duplicate this part to the top of it and place it right where it looks good. Now we have nice looking tower supports. Now select these and select individually and give them some thickness to make it look stronger, just like that. Now duplicate this pillar and duplicate this pillar right here and right here. Now, this is our small room in the back, so it needs 2 to 3 or maybe 4 pillars. Now I will add one loop cut right here and delete the top part and fill this part to have a nice looking doorway. Okay, I will delete these 3 pillars right here and move these part up and add loop cut right here and fill them exactly as I did in the front, just like this. Duplicate it right here and place them just like that. Okay, now duplicate this pillar and adjust them and set them in the right position, and now we have a nice looking pillars. Now our roof needs some thickness. Add solidify, or maybe we can extrude them and Alt S, just like that. Okay, this looks much better and this is quite handy. Okay, now we add 2 loopers like this and duplicate this part and make it a separate object, just like that. This will be our roof tile. Okay, move them on the top just like here and scale them on the Y and bevel this to make it curved and extrude them and give it some thickness. Duplicate it to the whole roof and cover the whole roof with these tiles, just like that, and select all, duplicate it and cover the whole roof, just like that, and do the rest and cover the rest roof with these tiles, just like that, and make it a little bit smaller, just like this. Now we have to cover this tower roof. This is quite complicated. First we have to cover the corners just like here, and rotate it, duplicate it, and place them right here. Now first cover the corners, then we will do the rest of the tile covering later, after covering these loops. Just like that, cover these right here. We only have to do one side, the mirror will do the next, or we can duplicate it to the opposite side, just like that. This is quite of looking like random nice looking shape, but first we have to do some rotation or placing setting right here. This is kind of random and plus looks good. Okay, this looks much better. Now place it and set the tiles if anything is wrong. Okay, now I will skip this part and cover these and scale these. And now my work is complete. Cover this entrance roof by these tiles and scale them on the wire and move them a little bit back. Duplicate this part and cover this just like that, and 4 to 5 tiles this needs. Okay, place them here and here. Now our roof tiling is complete. Now delete these base vertices and move them to the side, and to make the entrance we have to add a circle, but first it will be our separate object. To make the entrance, add a circle and delete the bottom vertices and extrude the bottom one. Okay, and extrude them backwards and give it some thickness, just like that. We don't need much thickness, just a little bit. Now we will join them to the mirror, but first delete the half. Okay, now we add loopers right here and there and give it some pillar look, stone pillar look, just like here. Add one looper right here, move them up, bevel them and scale them. Now this is looking much better. Okay, now add another circle and make a window of our church. We can make it and shape it the window just like that, or we can do the circle as it is. Select the shape of our window as you like. Extrude them and move them a little bit to the x-axis, just like that. Okay, we can make the window as a simple circle, just like here. Delete half from the bottom, extrude them and scale them, just like here. Move these down and give it some thickness and scale them and bridge them, just like that. Now we have a nice looking window. Scale them and place them just like here. Move them down to make it a little bit longer window, just like here. Now we have to extrude the bottom part straightly to make the archway, not the archway, the window base. Merge these edges bottom and scale them to the z axis. Now extrude these and give it some support from bottom, just like that. Now we have to make the door hole and looper right here, here and right here. And now set these vertices and delete these bases. Now we have a door, just like here. Now set the window right here and right here. Now select it and merge it to the pillars. Okay, now everything is looking much better, just like that. But first we have to select this loop, bevel them and scale, and select these bases and insert them and extrude them inwards. just like that. Now we have to make it here right here and duplicate it to the top, just like that. Now we have to make a Christian sign. There's a sign hanging, just like that. There's a plus icon. Okay, make it just like this. We don't need much details, but I will add looper right here, and all sides. We can bevel them and scale them, but we don't need any detail. So we make it simple and elegant, just like that. And it needs a window, just like that. Select this part and duplicate it and scale them, move them and position them, just like that. Move these part up, extrude this part and make a window, just like that. Now it all needs the color and place this window just right here. Okay. Now select all and one by one color them as the color matches, just like that. I will give it the stone color, and the base will be light brown, and color them as everything matches and suits everything. I will give the tiles a little bit of red color and the roof a little bit of brown and a touch to the red, just like that. Now this looks good. Now select these faces right here. Okay, select them and color them gray, but plus deep gray. Select these right here, just like that, and assign them. This looks much better. Now our church is almost complete. Add one loop cut and scale them to add detail, just like that. Now add a plane, scale it and add the sky texture to the world properties and merge everything and apply the mirror modifier of everything. And thanks for watching. This is our final result.